Morning everyone. This flow is for my daughter who's 32 weeks pregnant, third trimester, so I'm not a pregnancy teacher, but I've obviously worked out the best moves for somebody who's pregnant, so if you just want a relatively nice relaxing flow, then this is a good one to do. Okay, so if we come into our comfortable sitting position, kneeling's fine or cross-legged, whatever's most comfortable as long as you've got a straight spine. Okay, as we always do, just relax through the body, close your eyes and just feel nicely relaxed. Okay, so scan your body, make sure everything feels as relaxed as you can make it, or soften anything that feels sort of tensed, but just soften it or relax it. And feel the weight of your head, make sure it's in line, hips, shoulders, head, gently tuck the chin in, relax your face, okay, relax all your facial muscles. Relax your arms particularly and don't have them too far forward. Try and allow your upper arms to hang down from your shoulders. And then just focus on your breath. So nice, steady, deep breaths to begin. Trying not to introduce any more tension. Okay, in and out through your nostrils. And then monitor the movement of your chest. Okay, that gentle pushing out of the belly on the inhale. And then on the exhale, gently pulling the diaphragm inwards and upwards. Okay, 3 or 4 nice deep breaths. And then open your eyes. Take a soft focus on the floor in front of you. And then just cross your arms over your chest, so one hand on the opposite shoulder. And nice deep breath in. As you exhale, release your chin to your chest. Okay, just allow the muscles at the back of your neck to soften. And then we're going to rotate the head both ways, so nice and slowly. Rotate the head, you can close your eyes to accentuate the feeling. Nice and slowly, feel everything as you rotate, anything that feels slightly tense. Just pause for a moment and then just try and soften and relax it by focusing on it and breathing. And then once you've come all the way around, just take a couple of moments, chin on chest once more, soften everything, relax, before we then rotate the head back the other way, all the way around, feeling everything, seeing if it's any different when you rotate it the other way. When you get back to where we started, pause for a couple of moments, chin to chest, and then release, open your eyes if they're closed, come back up to the top. Release your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. And then as you inhale, bring the arms up to the top. Intertwine the fingers, press the backs of the hands to the ceiling, straighten the arms as much as you can, and try and relax the sides of your torso and shoulders and upper back. That's it, nice deep breath in. As you exhale, gently sway to the right hand side, okay? Trying to feel that left hand side, just try and soften it, try and bring your arms back as far as you can, don't overdo it, just feel it. And then nice and slowly come back up, and then relax the other side. Okay, just pause, just let the body get used to the stretch, and then try and soften and relax everything. Inhale, come back up, release the arms, bring your right hand down to the floor, and then slowly straighten your arm again, same thing. A little bit deeper this particular stretch, so just breathe into your left rib cage on this side. Okay, just gently push it away from you and allow all of those small rib muscles just to relax and soften. Nice and slowly, we're going to sway the other side. Okay, moving slowly, bring the hand to the floor, straighten the arm. Okay, you can soften that lower elbow or bend it slightly if it helps you to stretch a little bit more. And then nice and slowly come back up to an upright position. Bring your hands onto your knees. We're going to do cat-cow in a sitting position. So nice and slowly, just push your sternum forwards and upwards. Allow the upper spine to curl and bring your gaze to the ceiling. Okay, just until you feel that curve in your upper spine. Nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, imagine somebody's pulling that central vertebrae backwards. Curl the back. And you can, in this position, just gently straighten your arms, push into your knees or your thighs. Okay, and then soften as you inhale, come back through again. So leading with the sternum, that pushes forwards and upwards. Release the gaze upwards. Yeah, nice deep breath in. Exhale, curling that spine once more, squeezing down, pressing into your hands, making your arms nicely supportive. Final time, inhale, sternum leads, curl that spine. Nice deep breath in, and then curl the spine once more, press into your arms, straighten your arms underneath for me, that's it. And then come back to a nice relaxed position. Okay, release your sitting position, come into tabletop on the floor. So knees underneath hips, wrists underneath shoulders. Okay, tops of the feet in contact with the floor. Okay, just get into a nice position. Now obviously you've got a heavy weight just resting downwards to the floor, so try and imagine flattening your spine. Okay, so gently pull your belly button upwards, okay, until you get a nice neutral position and your core muscles are holding that weight nicely balanced. Okay, cat-cow from this position then, inhaling, lifting the head and shoulders, releasing that belly, allowing it to fall to the floor, curling through the spine, control it, okay, that weight is pulling it to the ground. Exhaling and then curling the other way into cat pose, okay. As we do so, curl that spine, look back towards your thighs, you can see them, squeeze, lift your chest, press into the tops of your feet. Okay, as you inhale, relax back through. Okay, cat-cow, looking up at the ceiling, belly to the floor. Don't overdo it, there's a bit more weight this time, so control it. Don't allow it to fall too far. And then cow pose once more, pulling everything up. And then gently curling, squeezing, breathing. And then come back to your neutral position. Okay, again, just engaging gently with that core, making sure your back's nicely level. And then bring your left knee slightly closer and then release your right knee out to the side. Okay, keep it bent, that's it. So we're opening the hip. Okay, and then just rotate it at that high level, just rotate it gently one way or the other. Okay, just using those hip muscles and then stop, go back the other way. Rotation. And then just come to a standstill, hold it high and then release it nice and controlled and then swap over. So right knee slightly more central, lift the left. Okay, hold it high first of all, just get used to being there and then rotate, small circles, keeping that knee sort of 90 degrees, lower leg, thigh, and then stop, go back the other way. And then back to the high position. And then release it under control, come back into your neutral tabletop, nice and slowly start to release your bum back to your heels. Okay, go back as far as you comfortably can, open your knees if it helps with that weight in the centre of your body, and then nice and slowly come forward again, back through neutral tabletop, bend the elbows and lift your chin, come down as far as your arms will allow, bearing in mind you're a little bit heavier than you would normally be. Hold wherever you can get to comfortably. Squeeze all those muscles in your arms and then press as you come back up to neutral tabletop, back, bum back to heels, nice and slowly. Let everything sort of stretch hip to fingertips. You can walk your fingertips a little bit further away to get a little bit more. Coming up one more time for that same move as you get through neutral tabletop. Elbows bend, going backwards, not out to the side. Lift your chin, only come down as far as you can. Okay, hold wherever is comfortable for you. Feel the weight on your arms and then press into them as you come back. Nice and slowly, bum back to heels and then release, come onto your forearms and then just hold in this position, relax and then focused breathing. So close your eyes. And then just take 2 or 3 nice deep inhales through your nostrils. Okay, final breath here. And then nice and slowly, we're going to come into puppy pose. So you can either straighten your arms or slide your forearms out and then the bum lifts off your heels, comes so that your thighs are vertical. Now just allow your hands to slip out as far as you can. The idea is to have nothing on the floor between hands and your knees, okay? But this is all about the flexibility of your shoulders. So take it easy. Keep the weight back towards your heels if it's a little bit too much for your arms. Just get that nice balance between the two. And then once you're happy in that position, release the chest and chin to the floor, allowing your shoulders just to relax and stretch. And breathe. Okay, release your head. Don't hold your head under any tension. Just relax it and bring it to a comfortable position. Okay, remembering to melt your chin and your chest towards the floor. Final breath here. Nice and slowly, bum back to heels. Bring your hands back to a position to support your weight. Come back up into neutral tabletop. Okay, this time, bring your right foot out to the side and place your foot on the floor. Okay, weight to the left hand, release your right, and then come up into a sort of supported gate or side plank position. Okay, extend that upper arm, try and be as wide as you can between your hands. Okay, allow your torso to twist. Okay, nice deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that upper arm down, keep it long, okay, to the floor, tickle the floor, and then come back up again. So inhaling, come back up, supporting yourself on that leg, open that chest as far as you can. Nice deep breath in, and once more, that arm comes down, tickles the floor, inhales, come back up. And then bring that arm down to the floor, and then come back into neutral tabletop before you swap over. So left leg out to the side. Try and make sure that as much of your sole of your foot is in contact with the floor, that foot that's out. Okay, weight to the right hand, inhale, and then bring that arm up. Okay, feel that difference in the twist the other side. Nice deep breath in when that arm's up there. Try and extend it as far as you can. Exhale, bring that arm down, keep it long, tickle the floor. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring it back down. Final time, inhale, come back up. Exhale, come back down. Okay, bring that knee back into our tabletop position, and then nice and slowly, okay, bring that right leg forward into a low lunge. Okay, so just walk that foot up in line with your other hand. Okay, and then bring one hand either side, so you've got looking down at your foot. Okay, so nice supported lunge position, and then nice and slowly press into that hand, bring your hands up onto your thigh, and then you can walk your foot out. Try and keep this 90-degree bend, but walk your foot out until you feel your hips flexor, that left hand hip flexor just extending, and then gentle pressure downwards and forwards. Okay, allowing that hip flexor to stretch. Now the same knee you've got backwards, lift that same arm, that left arm up to the top. Okay, nice deep breath in, and we're just going to gently sway over to that right hand side. Okay, so you should feel that hip flexor and all of those muscles up the left hand side nicely stretched. Don't overdo it. Okay, do it with a breath. So breathe in. As you exhale, move a little deeper into the stretch. Gently push your pubic bone forwards and down. Okay, but don't overdo it. Okay, go with the breath. Nice and slowly. Start to bring your press into your foot, bring your body back. Arm comes back down, both hands back onto your thigh, and then release into our low lunge and swap over. So bring that foot back, okay, and then bring your left foot forward onto the other side. Okay, when you're nicely balanced, just come up onto your knee. Okay, look forward, feel as though your hips are nicely straight. Okay, make sure you've got enough going on in this right hip flexor. I normally have to walk my foot forward a little bit and push my hips and my pubic bone forward and down till I get at that nice engagement, and then that same arm comes up to the top. Okay, but when we sway, okay, remember to press into that foot, that knee, and the top of the rear foot. It really stabilizes you. Gentle sway over. Okay, just feeling the stretch all the way up here through the hip bone. Okay, remember to do it with the breath. Take a breath in. As you exhale, gently push the twist a little bit more. Gently push the pubic bone forwards and down. Press into the right knee as well. Okay, that's another way of increasing the feeling, but don't overdo it. Okay, final breath. Come back up first of all. Bring your hand back down onto your thigh, and then come back down into your neutral tabletop. Cross the ankles, sit back over your ankles. Come into a sitting position on the floor. Okay, engage the muscles of the legs, so push your heels away, Flex your feet, spread your toes, backs of the knees to the floor. Okay, so everything's engaged here. And then press into your sit bones, lift, nice level spine. Okay, just sit for a moment in this position, so pretty much everything's engaged here. Okay, we're just relaxing our arms as we sit here. Then as we inhale, arms out to the sides, coming up to the top. Okay, nice deep breath in as you bring your arms up, and then we're going to twist to the left-hand side. Bring your arms down nice and slowly. You can use that rear arm to press into the floor, other arm on your opposite leg, and then using that leverage, pressing into the leg, just try and twist, don't overdo it. Okay, but just feel into your body, lift up through the crown of the head so your spine's nicely straight as you twist, and then just go with the breath. So soften as you inhale, so come off the twist slightly, and then as you exhale, press the breath out and squeeze, twisting from the waist up. Okay, a couple of those. And then coming back into our raised arm staff pose. Okay, pressing everything up, pushing into your sit bones, lifting so you're nice and tall, nice deep breath in, and then coming the other way. Okay, twisting the other way, rear arm to the floor, left arm opposite leg. Okay. And then wherever your body's naturally twisting in this position, just hold that, take a breath in, and then using the breath, exhale, and use the leverage, gently twist your torso round. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist. Beautiful, well done. Okay, come into our sitting position, bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together. Okay, walk your bum to your heels, just come as far as you can, just a little bit of hip opening. Okay, so if you can intertwine your fingers, wrap them around your toes, do so. And then try and lift up, so spine straight, and you're increasing the pressure of your knees to the floor. And you can gently pulse them if it feels good. Or just keep a constant pressure down, okay, whichever one feels best. And then soften everything. Release the feet, bring your hands behind you, come onto your forearms, okay, and come to the floor in a controlled way, bend the knees, okay, and bring your heels towards your bum, make sure your back is nicely settled on the floor. Arms down by your sides, palms facing down. Now we're going to come up into bridge pose, but I don't want you to come up any further than a straight line between shoulders and knees, okay, so we're just lifting our hips a little way until it's a straight line, shoulders to knees, and just hold in that position. Okay, so we're not thrusting our hips to the ceiling. Okay, we're not allowing our back to curl. Okay, so we're going to do this with the breath. So as you release your bum back to the ground, take a breath in, and then as you exhale, come back up. So push the hips up. As you exhale, come to that straight position. Inhale, release as you come back down to the floor. Exhale, come back up into a straight line. Inhale, come back to the floor. This time as you come up, squeeze your bum. Okay. Hold this time. Keep squeezing your bum. Gently pulling your heels back towards your bum. Okay, feel your glutes engaged. Soften and release your bum to the floor. Okay. Lift your feet off the floor. Come into a sitting position on the floor, so thighs are vertical, lower legs parallel with the floor. Hip distance apart, okay, don't squeeze your knees together, so knees are in line with hips. Okay, arms still down by your sides. Make sure your low back's nicely in contact with the floor. You can sway it from side to side to make sure that happens. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, release the right leg, straighten it, push it down as far as you can. Inhale, come back. Exhale, release left leg, straighten it as much as you can. Okay, don't worry about how far. Inhale, come back. Exhale, release right again. Again, don't worry about how far you can straighten the leg. Just go as far as your core muscles will let you. Come back. Exhale, release left. Inhale, come back. One more either side. Exhale, release right. Inhale, come back. Exhale, release left. Inhale, come back. Okay, release your feet back to the floor. Okay, just soften, relax your belly. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees out to the sides, arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Okay, relax through your whole body, and the only thing under tension are your inner thigh muscles. We're going to breathe with the pelvic floor. So as you inhale, I want you to squeeze your pelvic floor muscles up towards your rib cage. Hold for a couple of counts at the top, and then release your breath and your pelvic floor muscles as you exhale. And once everything's released and you fully exhale, inhale again, gently drawing your pelvic floor muscles up with the breath. Hold everything for a couple of moments at the top, squeezing your muscles, holding your breath. Release under control for a second time. And then a final inhale with a squeeze. And then release. And bring your breath back to normality. Bring your knees up together, bring your arms out to the sides, and then just release your knees to the left-hand side. Okay, spinal twist, let everything gently relax. Gently pull your knees back up to the top, and then release them the other way, allowing everything to relax on that other side. Inhale, come back up. Okay, bring your right hand to your belly, left hand to your chest. Okay, we're going to do Bremari Breath, which is the breath of the bee. Okay, so we're going to be humming inside our head. Now, although this vibrates inside the head, okay, this will vibrate through the whole body, and it's a very calming, relaxing thing to do, particularly if you're pregnant. Okay, take a nice deep breath in. And we're just saying the letter M as we exhale, okay, just on the exhale. Okay, inhale again. Try and get the vibration into the center of your head. You may have to experiment with different frequencies. Okay, final time, nice deep breath in. Okay, and then return to your normal breath, and then straighten your legs, arms out to the side, come into final relaxation, Savasana. Scanning your body, feeling everything we've been using, and then steady the breath. Once you've scanned your body, start to focus on your breathing and your breath, breathing in and out through your nostrils. Tuck your chin in so your spine's nicely straight and extended. Feel your low back, make sure it's nicely connected with the floor, or bend your knees accordingly. And then we're going to start our relaxation with breathing out twice as long as we breathe in. So what is to breathe in for a count of 4. Hold just for a couple of moments on the inhale, and then release into a count of 8. Okay, you can do this if that's a little bit too much for you. You can do 3 and 6, or even 2 and 4. Okay, so whatever feels right. So inhaling for 4. Hold for a couple of moments on the inhale, and then release into an exhale twice as long as the inhale count. Squeezing the belly down, pulling everything in. Okay, just continue in that fashion, so for 8 breath. And then make this your final 4-8 breath before returning to your normal breathing. Breathing in, relax. Breathing out, breathe out tension. Breathing in, relax. Breathing out, breathe out tension. Okay, you can relax in this position as long as you need to. Otherwise, if you've had enough to replenish your body, take a nice deep breath in. As you do so, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bring your arms up and over your head. Give your body a lovely long stretch, pointing the toes, flexing the feet. And then nice and slowly, bending your knees, bring your arms back to the ground, roll over to one side or the other, and then using your hand, come back up to sitting position. Again, nice straight spine. Relax through the body. Take 2 nice steady breaths in. Namaste.